make that your support. Saying, oh, you doubt yourself. Personally, when I doubted myself, I always thought, nah, this the only way, or etc. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't really have many options, so I'm gonna take this one no matter what. Even though I failed, I already know I had that experience from it. You see what I'm saying? Going back to that experience.
Oh yeah. It's like basically just looking back on like your past, and if you can come over as just something little, at the big shit, at the end of the day, you can come past that shit too, bro. It's just simple
The big
shit.
shit ain't that big at that point.
It really isn't, bro.
At a certain point, once you start taking the little things out, then it's really you start chunking up.
That's a fact. But realistically speaking, that shit don't really come easy. Like you gotta really put in the work. I ain't gonna lie.
No, yeah, nah, bro. That shit it takes so long. Not I wouldn't say it's so long, but a lot of effort, a lot of drive to be able to really flip that energy. You can't just be like, oh yeah, like you think you're down with yourself, and then your next thought is, nah, I'm gonna do this. You gotta take action to support that statement that you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? At least personally, I gotta take action every time I see some shit like that, no matter what it is. And it turn out decent most of the time. You know what I mean? But
you saying some shit though, bro. I mean, you saying some shit. At the end of the day, like word, like you gotta work hard. If not, if you don't work hard, bro. At the end of the day, you could be like quote unquote doing everything in your power, bro. But at the end of the day, if you ain't working hard towards it, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
You're not at all.
You're basically just lying to yourself.
Exactly, you're lying to yourself because you're not doing what you said you're gonna do. You say I'm gonna put max effort on this bitch, and you put 40% on it, but you tell everybody it's 100.
Exactly. Like you're basically just trying to you're like convincing the people to believe in that vision that you have of your own self, when in reality you should be.
It's not like that.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Not like that.
You should be emphasizing.
The opposite.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Yeah. You should be emphasizing the fucking reality in order so that people can actually judge you or quote unquote look at you based off your actual reality, not just the thought or vision that you have of yourself.
You gotta take actions to support that vision.
Exactly. Because you can't just live off your ego, bro.
Fuck no.
At the end of the day.
You can't live off your mind either. That shit is. You gotta take action. You can't just think your thoughts and be like, yeah. You gotta do shit to support the thoughts. Like I'm saying, with the vision.
Hell yeah.
I mean, shit.
That's a fact though, bro.
This is crazy.
You should be thinking, bro.
But hard work is a damn. That shit is 60% of it. That mental shit come later. You gotta grind for it though. If you're hungry, you gotta come with a fork and knife. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't ask for the utensils to be passed to you. If that makes sense, right?
I'm thinking about it like this, like there's a percentage of you know, like when it comes to the mental, and sure, that's like having the ego, that's like having the quote unquote delusion of being able to actually accomplish that. But at the end of the day, that, as you said, that's pretty much only like 40% of it. The rest of it is actually hard work. But at the end of the day, you use your ego and your mindset and your quote unquote vision, whatever the fuck you want to call it, as basically as fuel to the fire. The fire being your actual hard work.
Yeah. You're dwelling on your thoughts, and that's what's gonna make you take action.
Hell yeah.
The more you sit on something, the more you gonna revise it, like an essay or something, like a draft. You know what I mean? You just keep looking over it, keep looking over that thought, you keep thinking to yourself, and you just keep nitpicking on it, and just going in specific spots and just taking things and be like, damn, alright, if I did this different, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course you can't change time back. Let's say that scenario happened again, you're there for it, right?
Shit, that brings us to the fucking topic of where, like, emotions don't even make you work. Or, I'm sorry, emotions don't even make you weak, in a way.
No.
Because think about it, right? All those feelings and all that, sure, it could sometimes break you. But at the same time, like, if you let your feelings break you, that's technically acting on emotional distress, which is something that, as a man, you don't want to do. Because you want to act upon action. Actual.
Yeah, you can't depend on emotions like that. That's not... It's not healthy.
Pretty much just gotta use that shit to like motivate you to do more, in a way.
A little bit more fuel to that fire you talking about. See?
That's a fucking fact. That's the beauty of it, though. I feel like going through things in your life, at the end of the day, that shit just builds you.
Oh yeah.
If you let it,
oh,
though.
hell yeah.
If you let it, because there are some cases where you get a hit and it's a heavy hit. That shit's a burden to
And
carry.
you don't rebound off of it. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Some people that shit happens to some people 100%. I've seen that shit.
That's a
It
fucking
sucks.
fact. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just crazy to think about.
There was one time I was in a real bad spot where I was doing what I had to do, but I made a mistake acting upon like emotional, just like I thought I was doing something correct. Whole time it wasn't. I just acted upon emotions, fucking in time feelings. I mean, it was just stupid, and it costed me a lot.
You let emotion decide your actions.
Exactly, bro. And that's the most stupidest shit ever, bro. And it hit me, bro. It hit me hard. Not when I actually did it, because I didn't notice that I was actually doing the incorrect thing. But it hit me when I realized I made the wrong decision, bro.
Correct. Yeah, you revised. Yeah, you seen that shit.
Pretty much.
You seen your error. Yeah.
And that shit made me like think, or quote unquote like change in the sense of the way I think, like realizing that, dude, making just such a stupid small, and it was a small decision, but that small decision, due to the fact that you aren't actually acting accordingly, like with actual, as you said, actions or information, you're just letting your feelings dictate that shit. The outcome of that isn't going to be what you thought or sought out to be. It's going to be some bullshit. Because at the end of the day, you initiated that action with bullshit. Those are just feelings. At the end of the day, feelings are fucking temporary, bro. That shit's...
Bullshit brings to bullshit.
Exactly, bro.
That's 101.
You can't really fucking ask for 10 when you're only giving up 5, bro. Like, that shit makes no sense, bro. And I was low-key feeling like fucked up in the sense where, like, that shit would really bother me, and I had to like seclude myself from everybody in a sense. I was alone, bro, in a way. Alone. And
But
that
that's
shit,
not bad most of the time.
it really isn't, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It really isn't.
That shit is it low key is real beneficial at a lot of certain points in life, especially when you think your turning point coming, and you get into that deep lonely state. That shit just flips you, and you fucking boom.
That's fucking fact.
Shit, I don't know. You could say anything on that. I mean,
That's a fact.
there's a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
Hell yeah,
that
bro.
shit going
I
on.
mean, bro, you like type shit. I mean, when my I guess thought process on being alone would be that shit's hard in the sense like, bro, like you get tired of not having anybody to just like express yourself
Bullshit.
to. Yeah, pretty much. But what do you even get from that? Like for real, like what do you even get from having somebody to talk to? Sure, like that brings me back to fucking like the fucking feelings. Like, dude, that's temporary, bro. Like that's just not real, my nigga. That's just all in your head, bro.
Temporary actions are forever.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
What we got to stand for. I mean, that's what it is. These people could just up and float into your life and float out 10 minutes later. You see what I'm saying? Or 5 days later.
And you're fucking trusting them with actual shit that actually fucking to you is real.
It makes no fucking sense.
Exactly, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you came into this world alone, bro. You're gonna die alone, bro. Putting your trust into somebody to like quote unquote fix temporary.
Perfect.
I try, bro. I try. I try. Putting your fucking like your trust into somebody, sure, that's not, I wouldn't say bad, but at the same time, when you're looking for something out of it, that's the worst mistake you can make. Because you're putting your all into somebody to try and get them to do exactly what you want to do. That's the most stupidest shit ever. In my eyes, I seriously think being alone isn't even that bad. Because at the end of the day, bro, we came into this world alone. We're going to die alone. No matter what, wife, partner, either way. Your casket is made for one person, bro. Respectfully, bro. There's no other way around it. So
That bitch only got one spot.
exactly, bro. Like, you're gonna be lonely for the rest of your life, bro. That's life, bro. That's life.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can't
say,
really
yeah,
complain
the
about
fuck-
what's
yeah.
like what fucking the man above really just set out for us. Like, we can't really do much. But that's the beauty in it. We had to find a way to adapt to that, to use that instead of it like breaking us, we have to use it to make it stronger. Which is exactly what I'm saying. Like, being alone really isn't that bad, due to the simple fact that the only person that you can reach out to is yourself. Only person that can actually, quote unquote, how would I say that? Like,
The only person who would get through to you is
exactly, bro. Exactly.
you. The only person who's gonna pierce your skull is you. You're gonna speak them words and they're gonna go back into your ears. That bitch gonna keep twisting. That personally, that's how I would see it.
It's you versus you
I
at
don't know
the
if
end of
that's
the day,
where
bro.
you're going. Yeah, you versus you completely. And you got a little bit 1% of fucking everything else. You got 49, 49. You know what I'm saying? Like 50, 40, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean.
Hell yeah, bro. But that's low key. That's like, we can't really complain about that shit.
No. Could always be worse too. You know, think about that. Could always be worse.
It's a fact, bro. Your downs in your life right now
You
ain't
could,
even
that's what
that
I'm
bad,
saying,
bro. They just bad right now because you're just letting your emotions just take over, bro.
Right there, bang.
Bang.
Right there. Bang. Fucking bang.
That's a fact,
It
bro.
just, especially when you let emotions decide little petty shit too, because that's how it gets started. It go, your emotions start rolling into little things that you answer and little things that you do.
That should turn into
And then
doubt
your
sometimes,
emotions.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, not even that. I was rolling more on a ball if your emotions lead to your bigger decisions now. I feel like that bitch pick up like a snowball and that bitch just keep
Hell yeah,
rolling.
bro.
Because once you depend on emotions for decision making, you're gonna be more dependent on them said emotions to make the decision. Your judgment is gonna be even more clouded, personally feeling.
Nah, hell yeah. Nah, I support that statement, bro. Without a doubt. Hell yeah.
It's a tight snowball. That bitch just keep rolling up. That bitch get bigger and bigger and bigger to blow up.
It's a fact. And if you blow up the wrong way in the sense that you let that shit consume you, bro, you're gonna just, all that process, all that accumulating the snow onto the snowball, it's just worthless. It's just gone, as you said. It's just done. It makes no sense. Because low key, I see a bunch of people who want it. Or they say they want it. You know what I mean? They say they want it. But at the same time, they're very emotional, bro. Like, they let things that happen day to day dictate the way that they fucking pursue their dreams, and I don't know, I just feel like that's stupid. And then it comes to like people with like in relationships, bro, like sure, the only reason why you stay in a fucked up relationship is because you actually enjoy having somebody to just be there for you. But that's
because you don't want to be lonely.
Exactly, bro. But being alone isn't even that fucking bad, bro.
You're running from the best thing that can happen to you.
Exactly, bro. And at the end of the day, good things, they don't come easy, bro. This shit's hard, bro.
Never.
This shit's real fucking hard, bro. You gotta really get it, bro. You gotta really want it, bro.
It's just tough.
It's a fact. But then that also brings us back to the fucking being delusional stage. Like, having that ego and having that delusion and believing in yourself, that shit'll make or break you, bro. But realistically speaking, majority of the time, that's just always gonna make you. Because if you actually believe in that quote-unquote set delusion,
if you let that delusion consume you, then that bitch, like you said,
you're gonna speak it and set out to do it, bro.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, manifestation is real, bro. I mean,
You're gonna be that
shit.
person who'll be like, yeah, I want to do this. 3 weeks later, they ain't done that shit.
It's a
You
fact.
want to do that shit, motherfucker? You want to be a motherfucker who do it 30 seconds after you said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's...
You gotta be, in a way, you gotta be solid with your own plan. You gotta be...
Yeah, oh yeah, you gotta live to your own word.
Hell yeah.
Live to your word. If you don't live to anybody else's, live to yours. Same thing, who are you living to? Live for yourself, right? I mean, shit. You don't want to let nobody else decide your decision making. Especially when you that delusional about something too. You know it's gonna work, so don't let nobody just take that shit from you. Fuck. I mean, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Fucking... I think of it like this, like, as you said, don't really let anybody take it from you. But I don't necessarily think of it like that. I think of it as like, not that people taking it away from me, but people just are guiding me in a different direction because I'm letting them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, because at the end of the day, it brings us back to the other topic. You can only get through to you. It's you versus you, bro. Like, your mind is pretty much the only thing that's setting you, or setting limits for
Apart.
yourself, bro. in this world, bro, you can't really have limits. The sky's the limit. I mean, I know it's stupid, bro, but look at that nigga 50 Cent, bro. That nigga came from what? Nothing. Like, just selling drugs on a fucking blog, whatever, doing whoop-de-whoop, and now he is what? He was delusional in the sense, bro, nah, this shit ain't for me, bro. Like, I'm way more than that. And then, where is he now? Owns what? A fucking television company, clothing brand, headphones.
You can pull up his Instagram and he got 15 different tags in the bottom that he all owns.
And they're all his fucking businesses, bro. Like,
and they're all successful companies too.
Hell yeah.
He did that shit. There's fucking 100,000 of him out there. And maybe not in that same specific limelight or entertainment point or financial point, like, but there's hundreds of people that is the exact same type of chaser like that. And they came from nothing. And they working towards that. Maybe they got 15, they got 5. But you know what? They going to it, right? And they gonna still make it too. They don't connect to that point like 50 do. That's a great person to bring up is 50 like that, 100% from that angle, yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm thinking about it like, well, I'm not really thinking about it, but obviously 50, quote unquote, he had a team, but at the same time, it's like, what can you really do when the nigga, obviously he had to have a team, in a sense, wait, no, I just said some bullshit, but what I'm trying to say is like, the nigga had like, the nigga had people that he could count on. Also, he thought, right. But then you look at his movie, or like quote unquote like the movie that of the story of his life, and what does he say? He's like, bro, you can't trust nobody. Sure, these people were good to me, and they didn't really cross me over. But at the end of the day, for a certain amount, or for a certain, I guess you could say, chance, they'd do it.
They would. Yeah. For a certain change in their life, they would do it.
I was talking to you about a couple days ago about somebody putting a gun to your head and then somebody putting a gun to the guy right next to you.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, nobody is gonna let themselves die for another. Like, it just makes no sense. Why would you put somebody else before you? That makes no sense. But we already know that. We already know that at the end of the day, no one's really gonna be there. Sure, they could be there temporarily. Should even for a long period amounts of time. And obviously, there's that very small percentage where, like, you know, loyalty is just, in the sense, it's secure. But
yeah.
I have a rule where it's the 99 to 1 rule. You put 99% of your trust into somebody, but you keep that 1%, knowing that they'll do you up, no matter what. Just so that you're always aware, because you can't let your guard down when it comes to anything.
You know that chance is still in it's still in that playbook, you know what I mean?
You don't necessarily act on it or necessarily like think, but you have it.
But you know it's there.
Exactly.
You have the knowledge that it's there.
Basically just like a safety net, if anything. Pretty much.
Yeah, your safety net. Yeah, that's your safety net. That's your last light. In a sense, when it comes regarding to that friendship, relationship, right? And shit. That's just how it goes.
It really is how it goes. Damn. That shit really got me thinking. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that shit really do got me thinking, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
You said it yourself. It's your safety net. That shit keep you tight until you need it the most. When you need that shit, you use it to your advantage.
That's a fact, bro.
There's no other way to put it.
Really ain't. What are your thoughts on fucking?
Número desconocido.
Mira. Oh, whoopsies. What are your thoughts on fucking getting it? Like, in a sense, no matter what, pursue your dream. Like, chase them shits. Chase your dreams. Like, what do you think about that?
100%. And that rolls and revolves around that dilute phase. Because, of course, that's all mixed into one type of ball. You see what I'm saying? That's all, like, drive and that hunger. And that what you want to get is possible if you push yourself towards that limit. Like you got a ceiling on yourself, but you tap that ceiling and touch it a little bit, you know that bitch is breakable. You know it ain't built. You would know it ain't built out of brick. That bitch is like a twig. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that
word.
ain't a real limit. That ain't a real limit.
It really isn't. You're limitless,
Straight
bro.
past that bitch.
Limitless.
You're
Exactly,
limitless.
bro.
Exactly. And it just.
And
a lot
you
of
decide
people
that
think
factor, bro. You really do decide. I mean, like, yo, you said some shit, bro. It's you, the only person that can really get through to yourself, bro.
Completely. Cause I mean, that's the only thing that is gonna happen. You're gonna have X, Y, and Z telling you that you should do this, or you should do that, or you should do this and that, or both. You should do everything. But if your brain is telling you, and you speaking to yourself, and you saying, I can't, and I don't want to do this, who do you think you're going to listen to? The people who are speaking from you from an exterior standpoint or your interior standpoint?
Interior,
right?
Without a doubt.
Interior, every time. So that's just going to keep dwelling on you. And say you get that motivation from your friends, say you get like a little bit. You work your courage up. You start going after it. That inside input is always going to be in the back of your head speaking to you, saying, just in case you forgot, you can't do this. Just in case you forgot, I don't want to do this either. But you see what I'm saying? You're just trying to please people. That's another thing that I feel like it is really interesting, is people pleasing.
People pleasing, hell yeah.
What you feel on that? I feel like that shit is.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's a heavy ass topic. That's pretty much like almost like seeking validation in a fact, like, or in a way. Think about it, right? Yeah, that's a heavy ass topic. Hell yeah. So
heavy.
There comes a time in a man's life where they know what they want to do. They already got it, now what they're doing is just working towards that goal. There are some people who really do care about the way they seem, the way they look,
the way they're perceived from others.
Exactly, the way they're perceived from others, bro. And not having that certain level of quote unquote being looked at a certain way, that shit will really affect them. And it's not because of what they're making mistakes or they're doing things wrong, but simply because they care so much about the way they look, which aren't actions, quote unquote reality. It's not the reality of the situation, it's the delusion and the quote unquote, like, in a way I think it's stupidity, bro, because there's no way that you're letting somebody else
decide for you.
Yeah.
If that's what you're trying to say?
No, not really. I'm trying to say, like, letting somebody dictate where you can go. Because at the end of the day, like,
what you think your limits are?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Like
exactly.
that? Okay, yeah, something around there. Okay, yeah.
Think about it, like, I see people on Instagram, right? And this is, like, referring to, like, the trading shit. But I see people on Instagram, they post certain shit like, oh my god, if you didn't take this setup, if you didn't do that. And that's like, what? Sure, those people are like brand new to this shit. So in a way, it's like, why are they really like putting their output onto something that they themselves aren't really so secured on? And it's simply because they want to seem like it. They want to seem there. They want to be looked at. Oh no, this guy knows what he's fucking talking about. This guy. They're basically blinding themselves from the actual reality of it, bro. And they fucking feed that shit, bro. They're like fucking stupid ass sheep, and like in a way, bro. They
all run from the wolf.
Exactly, bro. When in reality, that one sheep that stays, 50 sheep versus one wolf. Respectfully, that wolf is chips, bro. That wolf is chips. Like, I don't give a sure. A wolf is strong as shit compared to a sheep, but 50 sheep.
Numbers
50 sheep.
That shit matter. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like, bro, that wolf is chips, bro. It don't get much smoother than that. And that, the analogy of what I'm trying to say is, you gotta face your problems to actually surpass them. You can't just sit there and just sew on them or just find ways on how to like go around it. Because at the end of the day, you might have went around it, but you didn't surpass it. Meaning it's still there.
That problem is still there.
It's just buried. And eventually, it'll come back up because it's not solved, bro. It's not. that shit's still there. It's still fucked up, and it's still gonna be fucking up your mind. I mean, in a way, that shit'll cause doubt. That shit could cause limitations in a way.
Shit that would.
Now you don't need, bro.
No, not at all.
You don't fucking need
You're
that
trying
shit.
to thrive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're trying to thrive. Then why you need them limitations set on your mind, right? That shit don't add up. It ain't what it seems. At the end of the day, that shit is completely. That standpoint is perfect. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I couldn't have said it any better.
At the end of the day, bro,
Speaking.
you gotta face your problems, bro. You really do.
You got to. And say you follow that path again. Say you avoided the rock the first time, you follow that path again, you gonna trip on that bitch this time coming back. Now you're at a lower point.
All because you
You
wanted
avoided it the first
temporarily to feel okay. When in a way, dude, this is life, bro. Life ain't fucking easy, bro. Like this is it's a war, bro.
Life you. Yeah.
Life won't life you. That's a fucking saying, bro.
You
for
save
real.
your bullets for the bigger ammunition. Or
That's
you
a
save
fact.
your
You
bullets
save
for the
your
bigger fight.
bullets for the real
You
fight.
said, yeah, you said that shit a little minute ago.
If not, you gonna get caught with no without a
You'll get
bullet in the
poked.
head, bro, and then you're gonna get
You'll
popped,
get
bro.
hit.
Like that shit's deep.
It ain't, you know,
That's a fact. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a fucking fact.
you said that shit perfectly. You said that shit the first time. That shit was,
I ain't gonna lie.
just thinking about it.
Yeah, bro.
But that's what it do though. You can't waste yourself on these little things. But of course, take care of that problem, but don't overexert yourself on the little things. At the end of the day, when a bigger problem come up, you can't overexert yourself on that one. So what you gonna do? Underexert? Fuck.
It makes no sense if you're doing that
Problem.
shit.
Yeah, that problem is solved then. Then now you're really fucked. Because if it's a real big problem, then what you gonna do?
You're gonna let that shit overrule you like a little bitch?
Yeah.
That shit makes no sense, bro. You gotta get it no matter what, bro. I truly feel you stop fighting until you're dead. At the end of the day, bro,
Yeah.
like, you still got some fight in you if you're still alive, bro. And if you're alive, not trying to fucking pursue greatness or just keep continuing to just surpass your past self, you're basically already dead. Because you're not doing shit. You're not elevating. You're not progressing, bro. Like, what the fuck's the point of you even living?
Position.
Exactly.
Spinning.
It makes no sense.
Who wants to be a fucking stationary pole in the water? Don't you want to sway with the water? You want to come up out the water?
But
Come
low
on.
key,
I mean, like,
you saying some shit. Now I don't mean to interrupt, but
no.
fucking-
It makes sense.
you saying some shit. But there are some people who just can't see it like that, bro. And
you know
those
what, though? They're okay staying in the water.
exactly,
They
bro.
at the buoys are the highest point in the fucking water. But really, that bitch go up another 15,000 feet. X, Y, Z numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a fucking fact. They just see something and they're like, "Oh my god, it's just so high up. I'm never gonna get there." You're not doing
can't do
shit
that, yeah.
to get up there, bro.
you don't even look at it. You
Exactly.
don't even try it.
Fucking exactly, bro. Like, what the fuck are you even just complaining about? You're complaining about shit that you didn't do.
You could say all you want to say, but unless you take that first fucking step, your words mean nothing.
It's a fucking
That
fact,
shit's just
bro.
crazy to think about. Like, it gets me pissed off too, because how many people will start on some shit and won't finish it or won't do what the fuck they need to do. You know what I mean?
In a way, it's like a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. Essentially, it's a waste of time, energy, and life, because you could be using that energy and that time to pursue something else that you had more interest in. So find that shit that you have more interest in. Or find something, or gain an interest in something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
I'm thinking about it like this. To the people that fucking... There's nobody watching, but who cares? So the people that are, like, here in the sense looking for... I wouldn't say advice, but just looking for guidance to just get it. As
matter
you
what.
said, bro. As you said. X, Y, and Z numbers at the Bowie, 15,000 feet above. People see something and they get so stuck up on the level of like highness of it, of like how great that shit is.
They see it from the bottom.
Exactly.
And they see how far it is, and they don't want to really reach it.
But they don't see the process. Like, they don't see the available moves to close that gap, bro.
they don't see the ladder for it.
Exactly.
They don't see the ladder
fucking
behind
you quote that shit, man. Fucking quote that shit. Nigga just said some shit. They don't see the fucking ladder, man.
But it's real though.
And those be the niggas that be saying all this shit that be fucking this and that. And oh nah, bro. Like, oh, dude, this is my year. This is that. It ain't your fucking year, bro. It wasn't your year last year. It wasn't your year the last before. Like, bro, you ain't doing shit, bro. You ain't doing shit. You could be saying that shit, bro. Like, the talk is good, bro. You could talk the talk. But, nigga, if you don't walk the walk, you just chatting, bro. You just fucking chatting, bro.
It's retarded, too.
It makes no fucking sense, bro. That shit brings me back to fucking just, like, hard work, bro. And you could really just say all the shit that you want to say, but realistically speaking, if you don't put in the work, if you don't actually walk the walk, but you just chatting, bro. And respectfully, nobody achieves greatness from just talking. People achieve greatness.
Just to talk.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You're just adding your input because you want to.
Hell yeah. Majority. No, continue.
No, continue.
Majority of the fucking people that like say that shit, they don't ever do shit.
Exactly, yeah. They just
never
talk,
do
talk
shit.
about it.
Exactly,
But they'll
bro.
never act on it. They'll go home and they'll do the same thing that they always do.
They'll dwell on that shit, bro. And they'll let their emotions just eat them instead of just actually.
Continuously.
I feel this way. But I feel this way for a reason, bro. It has to be I feel this way because I know I can accomplish that. Sure, it's not easy, but nothing is hard. It's just a matter of time, dedication, delusion, and hard work. In my eyes, bro, I didn't really think like that, bro. I used to think like, respectfully, I used to really like, and I'm ashamed of like saying it, but bro, I used to really care about the way I was like looked at, in the sense that like I always wanted to be bigger than the next man, or I always wanted to be the I wanted to be the apex predator. Now I don't really give a fuck, because at the end of the day, as long as I do what I gotta do and I accomplish exactly, bro, and that's exactly what I mean by like being alone isn't that bad.
Not at all.
Because you find yourself, bro, and the second you find yourself and your purpose, the sky's the limit. There ain't no fucking limitations, bro.
See, quote that shit.
I'm saying, bro. That's a fucking fact, though, bro.
You couldn't have said it better.
You figure out what it is that you actually are capable of doing. Well, not really, because you're capable of doing anything. Man can overrule man, or man can overrule world.
When you start getting ideas, you start getting those delusions.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You start acting upon them, bro.
Brain.
You start acting on them, bro.
Hell yeah.
Which is essentially the start of a real accomplishment, bro. The start of actually
Changing yourself.
following or chasing your dreams. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, changing how you move about life. Because you could be this person who ride all day, talk about, let me switch from TikTok to Instagram Reels to YouTube Shorts to fucking do whatever, right? And then next week, let's just say that flip happened so fast that the next week, you're getting up every morning, doing what you need to do at a certain time, setting your schedule up properly, planning for the day. You flip the entire life around. And that's the type of shit that you need to do. And delusions fuel that. They fuel the flip. At least that's the way I see it.
Nah, but bro, that's the way people have to see it, bro.
Yeah.
The fact that like, I don't want to like talk too much about your personal life, but like, I see you in the sense like, bro, you're doing this trading shit. You passed the funded. You're 10 million steps ahead of just a regular man. Not simply because you've accomplished something that people can't, but simply because you had the courage enough to actually take the first step and actually, I don't care if I fail. Why? Because I know I can just bounce back up, which is what you said earlier today. As long as you keep on going and keep trying, eventually, bro, one time that's just going to hit. I don't know how long you were training for, but nigga, you passed your funded. Most people go years, nigga, years without even getting a win. I mean, dude, earlier today, I was looking at this one guy's profile. He was like, dude, I gotta quit this shit, boom. Because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I look and think it was like a troll page, but the nigga didn't win a single trade, bro.
I know you're talking about.
The nigga didn't win a single fucking trade, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? And I'm like, dude, you're entering off of just straight bullshit. Like, I mean, it's just realistically speaking, you're trying to fucking win in a non-winning situation, bro. Like, you're asking for like $1 million, only giving up 10. It makes no fucking sense. But you, on the other hand,
you want 10, but you give up 5.
exactly, bro. You, on the other hand, I know for a fact that you must have failed. You must have actually got hit hard. But nigga, look at you, bro. You're still here with a past funded, with elevated mindset. True, like in a non-ignorant way or non-cocky way, you are 1,000,000 times above the average human, simply because you actually took action and you believed in yourself, bro.
Exactly, and that's why I speak about that so highly. Is taking that first step and taking that action. Because, bro, when I first started this shit a real minute ago, it gave me hope in the sense that I knew what I wanted to do from now on. You see what I'm saying? I didn't want to do this or do that. And each day that I took action to pursue that idea, it just started lighting more fires. Like you were saying, that shit just builds up, and that shit burns the fire. And that fire has been lit since. You know what I mean? And that bitch ain't gonna be put down anytime soon. Because once you get to a certain point in your mind, you realize everything that you lose is a learning experience in any type of form. Any type of form. I mean, shit.
That's a fucking fact. I feel like that first step, not even just the first step, but that first taste of hope is what keeps you going, bro. I mean, that's what kept me going. I mean, dude, the first ever fucking time, and I don't even really want to talk about trading, but I don't know, I fucking love this shit, bro. It's just so easy. Like, because it's just, in a way,
so
bro, like, like, it's not easy in the sense, like, it's easy as, hold on, I'm fucking stuttering, that shot didn't get fucked up. But, once you get that first taste of hope, you realize that at the end of the day, shit ain't that hard. As long as you get the knowledge and just continue to actually build, nothing's hard. It's just a matter of time. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, when I first started, I bought a total of 3 fundeds. I blew them all in the first day. Why? Because, like, I lost 500, I lost another 500, I lost another 500, and I just kept losing. But that was what? I realized, like, yo, the fact that I lost this much money this quickly, I was like, bro, there has to be a way to make it back this quickly.
That's what I'm saying.
So what did I do the next day? Bought one more funded. I made some bread, and I blew it. That making some money gave me that strand of hope to just, no matter what, I don't care if I fail, I'm gonna get it. Because I see, exactly, bro. I see there's a chance. Why not do everything in my power to go and fucking strive for that chance, bro? There's nothing fucking stopping us at the end of the day. Nothing at all. The only person that's stopping you is you.
It's you. Because you're going to be the one to fucking end the call. You're going to be the one to end that call with yourself. That shit is... And you're going to turn off the car on yourself. On the middle of the highway.
That's the most stupidest shit you could do. Yeah, like, that's the most stupidest shit you could do, bro.
Like, what? You don't get gas or some shit. On purpose. But that's like what your mind does. Like your mind don't refuel for you on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
But you just gotta push past that bitch. It ain't nice at the end of the day. That's what a lot of people do though, is they'll just dwell on that. They'll be like, oh shit, now I'm stuck. Alright, I'm asleep in the car.
That shit ain't gonna come to you, bro. The shit ain't gonna come to you.
Something. Wave on the fucking side of the road or something. You gotta take action to get yourself out of that situation.
You gotta be able to actually do shit. You can't just let your problems just consume you, bro.
Overrun you.
Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. That's some shit right there, bro.
And I had the same experience with trading too. When I first started a few months ago, 3 months ago, we'll say, around there, when I first started buying accounts, bro, I bought an account and passed that bitch within 4 days. My first ever funding. I thought I was on top of the world. I'm like, how the fuck am I? Like, you know what I'm saying? Blew that bitch the exact same night I activated it. Exact same night. It's fucked up to say, but that, of course, took hope away. But then you flip that negative energy into positive shit again. And that's how you keep going up and up and up and up and up and up.
You just said some shit, bro. You just said some shit, bro.
Nah, but that's what it is. It's true.
It really is.
Shit is. basic truth
It's
that
basic
people
truth.
need to realize.
It's a fact.
And this shit don't even apply to our specific thing that we do. It applies to everything.
Everything. That's what I'm
Everything.
saying, bro. Like
Skill,
I truly
everything,
think like it's a
anything.
lifestyle, bro.
It's a lifestyle, exactly.
I really
I
think
learned
like
this
that.
shit, and my mental expanded tenfold just because of how I started moving about it. It wasn't necessarily, oh yeah, this shit's gonna make me buku money. No, this shit is elevating my mind at first.
Oh yeah.
I really started
You definitely grow with that shit, bro.
You grow. Yeah, I really started to grow as soon as I started to dive into this shit. Which is that? I mean, is that the goal to grow as a human being? You live in life, you gotta grow.
Every step, bro. Even if it's a little
can't
ass
get
step,
stunted. Yeah.
it's still a
Exactly.
step, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And an inch to your height is an inch to your height. It's something.
But
You
many
got
people
taller
don't even
every
see
day.
it like that, bro. Believe it or not, many people don't see it like that. I feel
Oh, I
like,
know.
in a way, I feel like we're just the odd ones out. It sucks
That's
to
the
say.
fucked up thing to say. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Okay,
like-
right there. Agree. Point proven.
It sucks to say, because at the end of the day, I mean, I consider myself like a person who actually wants other people to just get there too. Not necessarily surpass me, because at the end of the day, I can't let anybody surpass me, because at the end of the day, I have to work 10 times a day. I have to be the top. I have to. But at the end of the day, some people don't sit like that. Some people just think, as long as I get there, I'm alright. Bro, you get there, eventually there for a couple of years, ain't gonna be shit. Ain't gonna be shit.
If you got there, why aren't you setting another goal for when you get there to get to the next one? What the fuck are you doing? It makes no sense. There's all this fucking potential, this kinetic energy, and you just halt it. You just fucking keep that bitch there and
Makes no
steadily.
fucking sense, bro.
That's how you lose it all. That's how you lose it all.
Makes no fucking sense.
Turn the microwave off and it goes cold. Like
Bro, shit makes no fucking sense. But at the end of the day, it all does come to you as how you said it. Because that shit it comes down to the fact that you have to realize, fuck it, I'm gonna use like a trading analogy.
Yeah, don't imagine.
You gotta fucking, you can't enter before the inducement. Why? Because you're gonna lose. You have to wait for something to happen in order for you to actually move. The analogy represents you have to wait for a certain hit to not only hit back, but to hit back harder so that you can actually win. Because sure, you might lose the trade in the inducement and you might feel, oh fuck man, nah, I just lost, nah, I'm done for the day. Why? There's still opportunity.
They're still fighting.
Man
You
up.
still got something in you.
Exactly. Man up, be strong with mental, and just be patient. Wait until it's the window to fucking like, nigga, like straight up, and that's it, bro. That's really it. You can't fucking waste your energy on shit that's hopeless. You have to wait, because at the end of the day, hold on, you can't waste your energy on shit that's hopeless due to the simple fact, brings it back to the analogy that I used to use. You can't, if you have a gun with 15 bullets, right? You're gonna go to a fucking house with guaranteed 10 people. How many bullets do you have to waste? You have 5. Do you really want to take that risk in the sense,
That risky.
let me waste all these 5 and let me give myself no insurance so that I have to hit every single one of them?
What type of recovery?
Exactly, bro.
What type of cushion?
Hell yeah. You have to give yourself a safety net. You can't take every opportunity. You have to get the one good opportunity that'll just elevate you completely. And then you just do it again and again and again and again and again and again until you simply get there. And then once you get there,
That shit keeps
you
stacking
go
on top of each
even farther, bro. Because if you could get there where initially you thought was impossible and you got there, the impossible from there, which is not here, because you started here and you got to here.
other. But you're already there.
Once you're here, the impossible, quote unquote impossible, is there. But since you already got here, nothing's impossible. It's just a matter of time and work.
Possible. Correct.
Exactly, bro.
It's possible.
And that shit all
Correct.
fucking comes down to you. To literally you. Not being stupid, not acting upon emotion, not fucking doing dumb shit that'll actually cost you, not taking risk, or I'm sorry, not taking unnecessary risks. Because at the end of the day, if you don't risk anything, you're not going to win. But there's no point of you risking 24/7. You're basically just asking to get hurt or asking to get fucked up. You have to know when to make yourself vulnerable in order to progress, in order to surpass that once closed-minded individual that you once were. I mean, that's the way I think about it, bro. Like, I truly do feel like if you don't fucking risk or make yourself vulnerable in a little bit, you can't surpass that level of vulnerability. You're gonna just, without a doubt, always be stuck there. Brings back to the point, like,
you need to give something to make something.
exactly, bro.
Like you're saying,
Fucking
you
exactly,
need to be
bro.
vulnerable. You need to have that vulnerability, use it, and then get back what the fuck you gave to have the opportunity. I mean,
I think exactly like that, bro. Ain't no really way ain't no other way to really go about life, bro.
no, not at all.
You gotta get it no matter what. Ain't nobody in this world gonna like get it for you, bro. You just
Nobody, not your friends, not your family. No type
I
of
low-key think
person will support you.
there ain't such thing as friends, bro.
Mm.
I low-key
Speak
don't
on it. Speak on that. Speak on that.
I low-key don't think there are friends, bro. At the end of the day, as you said, bro, casket only fills one person, bro. And friends aren't real. I don't know. Well, I mean, from speaking from past experiences, I've had friends that, like, in my eyes, I was blinded by, like, the idea of what friendship actually is. So, actually being in a friendship didn't necessarily make me see the truth. Why? Because I was blinded by it. I was blinded by the idea of what it was. And it took me, realistically, it took me time to realize that until that mistake that I made, letting my guard down with somebody who isn't there, just temporarily there, costed me a lot. In the sense, I realized, bro, there's no point of having these motherfuckers around, bro. Like, they're just what? They're there temporarily. And it's not even just temporarily. They're there on some, like, it sucks to say, but, like, on some fake shit. Like, they'll talk to you, whatever, like, they'll, quote-unquote, be there. And then the second, like, you actually need them for a certain, what?
They slip away.
Exactly, bro. And all that shit, think about it. There's a saying that was in a song. It says, it was made by Tory Lanez. It said, friends call you when they got nothing to do. But I don't think that's how it goes. It goes, they call me, I actually don't think it was Tory Lanez. I think it might have been Lou Deezy. It was, they call you when they got nothing going on. That shit don't mean nothing. Or some shit along those lines that, like, when they call you when they got nothing going, like, they're not doing shit and they call you, that necessarily doesn't mean shit. They're looking, or they're using you to benefit themselves. They're bored. They're what that they call me when they're bored. That shit don't mean shit. When you call me when you're bored, that shit don't mean shit. Why? Because you ain't calling me to actually just check up on me. No, you calling me to benefit yourself, to soothing up your fucking boredom.
To get some type of dopamine.
Exactly, bro. To get something out of you. And respectfully, that ain't a friend, bro. That's a fucking cocksucker, bro. Respectfully. If anything, that's closer to an enemy than an actual friend. A real quote-unquote friend wouldn't necessarily want something from you. They just want you to be there. They want to actually be there for you. They don't want you to give them something. No, they want to give you something. Most of these people, exactly, bro, exactly. Exactly, an actual friendship. But if it's like that, if it's like that, I don't even think it is a friendship like that. I think it's a brotherhood, bro. I think that's like your brother. Because if the person could actually call you, hold on, fuck it. When the person could fucking call you and just reach out to you in the sense that like he's doing it for it, not its own, but for just the plot.
The preservation, you trying to say, or
pretty much like, think about it, like I call you, check up on you, like, yo, how's work with you, whoop, like, you doing good, like, with you, whoop. That's on some shit that shit don't benefit me. That's just literally just trying to get you to just feel me. Yo, how was your shit? Maybe you need somebody to talk. Now if I called you on some like, yo, like, and if I ain't no trading and I knew that you were trading, yo, like, you know, when you home, bro, like, you know, you want to hop on the fucking charts, you want to do that. That's not real shit. You might think it's real. Oh my god, this nigga hit my phone talking about some, yo, we gonna do that. The nigga don't give a fuck about you. He gave a fuck about what you doing so like it could benefit him. But realistically speaking, bro, that shit is fake and phony as fuck. And it took me a real time to actually realize that shit. Niggas is bitches and straight up, like, they is all phony as fuck. It's only a very select few if you're lucky. If you're fucking lucky, bro.
That's what we was talking about. We was talking about how they did a very slim out the big ass circle pie chart that you got for folk in your life. There's that 1% sliver, and that's the real people. You got 99% else that's just gonna cloud up the fucking circle. Right? I mean, there ain't nothing else in that 1%. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody else that's gonna be there for you and keep that energy for you and preserve for you like you should be doing for yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you said it perfectly, bro. I mean, it's just, it's the way life goes.
That's a fucking fact, bro. That is a fucking fact.
You were spitting fucking game when I asked one.
Yo, I'm realizing that this shit might not even be streaming on YouTube. I'm thinking, this says preparing, but for some other reason, I don't know. Fuck it, whatever. But, let me get back to what I was saying. Yeah. Niggas ain't really there for you, bro.
Fuck no.
Not gonna lie. People only are just in your life to benefit. Exactly that. You get blinded by what you need, and that's what emotions. In a way, you might not want to admit that, but the fact that you feel like you don't need shit. You don't need shit. As long as you're healthy and your family good, you don't need shit. You really don't.
Got a roof over your head.
Exactly, bro. You good. Emotions and just, oh my god, I wish I had somebody, oh, this and that. It's gonna make you fuck up. It's gonna make you, the second somebody come around or the second some fucking thought come around and they fill up that void that you were just so in, quote unquote, or you thought you were in need of. Engulfed in. Yeah, exactly that. Fucking order block. Fucking exactly that, bro. That shit's just what? It'll temporarily fix you, or you think you'll be fixed. But remember, that person came into your life not to necessarily help you out, or not to fill in that void, but to benefit themselves. And you're just so blinded by having that void that you don't really see it like that. You see it in the sense
you filled the void.
Exactly. When in reality, you ain't feel shit. If anything, you made that bitch bigger, bro.
Deeper.
Exactly, bro. Because the second that person leaves, now it's two voids. It ain't just one. Before it was one, because you don't want to face that shit. So now what? You took the easy way out.
You got another crater in the crater.
Exactly, bro. So now that's double the distance. Now you got to jump back up. All because of what? You took the easy way out, and instead of facing your fucking problems, you decided to act upon emotion. That's the most stupidest shit and unmanly thing that man can do, bro. Realistically, bro.
Truth to be, it's retarded. No matter what thing it is.
Makes no fucking
revolving
sense.
Back around them emotions. It just making decisions based on emotions is never a good idea.
Really
never have a true justification for that decision.
Makes no fucking sense.
No.
But most people just don't see it like that. They never took that initial step. They never really.
Because their judgment is still clouded.
They never really. Yeah, exactly. They never took that like risk in themselves. Or just, what if I just face my problem. Like, what's the worst that can happen, bro? I already know what's the worst that can happen. I just don't progress.
Don't
Or
want
I
to
stay in the same thing. But
Yeah.
you don't know what could happen. Why not? I mean, that fucking saying that 50 Cent get rich or die trying is like, it's just stupid and most like, it's pretty stupid. But like at the same time, if you really think about it, it ain't that
It's
stupid,
the truest
bro.
thing to live by.
Yeah,
No,
like
it's a
it
very
ain't
true
really
thing
that
to live
stupid,
by.
bro. Like if
Because
you're
what, you want to be a regular working man?
exactly.
Well, not saying.
And it doesn't
that
even have to
bad.
come into like, you know, get rich, but like obviously, quote 50's goal was to become very well. Very well. So, to him it was get rich or die trying. To other people it could be what? Fucking become a doctor or die trying. But like at the same time it's like you gotta make sure well, hold on, before I say that, you stop fighting when you're dead. Why? Because you're physically incapable of fighting. Because you're fucking
You can
gone.
fight at any type of moment.
Exactly. If
Except for that
if
one.
you're breathing and your heart's pumping blood, you got
You
some
have
fight
momentum.
in you, bro.
You got some type of thing.
Even if it's just 1%, bro. That 1%,
Mhm.
one day is 1%. The second day too. After 100 days, nigga, you're at 100, bro. You're ready to go. You're a tank.
Perfect.
And that shit, bro, like, it took me a while to realize that. But when I did, bro, I mean, hey, I mean, shit, even when it
You
comes
got
to this fucking...
opportunity everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, dude, even this fucking podcast, I was like, dude, we're talking about some shit. Like, dude, at the end of the day, people might not fuck with it. But, hey, at least we know what we're doing, bro.
Correct.
And the people that ain't realizing that now, hey, bro, that's why you're there. You know what I
You
mean?
gonna realize eventually.
That's why you're there.
Shit.
It doesn't really, like, you can't really sugarcoat it, bro. The people who get
No.
shit done are the people who actually put in the work, actually, like,
Work.
do this
Correct,
shit.
Yeah, put the work in.
They execute that shit, bro.
Perfect.
Pretty much
Fuck.
that, I mean. Yeah,
Perfect.
pretty much.
Execute that shit. That's it. I mean, like,
Ain't no really way to go around it. You just gotta do that shit, bro.
you can't let nothing get in your way. Even if it's a brick ass wall, you break that bitch
You
down.
break that bitch down,
You
nigga.
get the sledgehammer
I'm
out the
just
corner.
saying, yeah, like,
Fucking
you-
boom. Like it.
Ain't nothing can stop you, nigga. You gotta
Fuck
get it,
no.
man.
You got tools everywhere next to you, bro. You watching this on a fucking computer. Like that's the greatest tool that we've had in the last 200 fucking years.
Internet, bro.
Internet. We are making AI softwares, bro.
Exactly,
that
bro.
facial scan off of a traffic camera, and they got everybody in the city trapped. Where the fuck they going? Come on, bro. What?
This shit, bro. Times changed, bro. Back in the 80s, you could drop a body, nigga, you won't get found. Now, you move two
Oh,
steps,
now
and
it-
then you got your address, your car, make and model. I mean, everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, we're in a different time zone, bro. You have to move with life. If you stay at the same person or stay at the same spot, well, when life's already 10 steps ahead of you,
Evolve as time evolves.
you already lost, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You
can't,
already
like,
lost, bro. Like, there ain't no even way for you to just do it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you're just so blinded by, like, oh my god, it's just 10 steps ahead. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm just going to waste my time to get... It's not even a waste of time. At the end of the day, as long as you get it, it ain't really a waste of time. Sure.
You have to make those steps back.
Exactly, bro. Sure, like, that shit might be... For the moment, it might seem impossible. But it's only impossible just because you haven't started, bro. Like,
Right.
the second you start is the second you
Everything
get that
becomes
hope.
a realization.
Exactly.
Everything turns from delusion to realization. You're thinking, oh shit, I got this. I
That's
just have to get to that certain point.
That's the change in perspective that I was like referring
Yep.
to. That like people really do need that first step in order to see that chance of hope, so that they can actually grow. They can actually like, hey, I'm not doing something actually worth my time. Let me actually try this.
Do something worth it. Yeah,
Exactly. Like, let me actually just try, bro. At the end of the day, if I don't, what am I guaranteed? What I'm doing right now. Do I really want that? No. What the fuck do I need that shit for, bro? I don't want that. But what am I gonna do? I mean, the only way that I can change that is if I actually do shit. And most of these people, they just don't fucking do shit. And it pisses me off, bro. Because, like, those be the main ones that be like, oh, bro, like, put me on to this, put me on to that. And it's like, bro, when it comes to trading, respectfully, there's no point of even, like, you even try. Like, you're not going to get it. You're not gonna get it. Respectfully, you're not gonna get it. Respectfully, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but you will not get it. If you can't even fucking wake up and do your bed every single day, you seriously think you're gonna have the mental capacity to fucking see, see multiple thousands of dollars fluctuating per second, making sure that you don't act upon emotion? You're getting a fucking call talking about, oh, this and that, and you're letting that shit affect you. You fucking let an inducement affect you, bro. You just blew your whole portfolio. Like, bro, it's the most stupidest shit. And it pisses me off because, like, oh my god. And then they see you and they're like, oh, dude, you're a fucking real piece of shit. Like, well, why? It's not why. It's not, if anything, you should be thanking me, bro. I'm not, like, I'm saving you from losing everything that you fucking have. Because respectfully, the second you do it, you have to fulfill. Because if not, it's all a waste of time and you lose more than what you actually started out with. Because you invested your time, you invested your actual money, you invested everything that you actually had to get to some place, and it wasn't even worth it. You fucking quit. Like, what? Or you don't see results, and you don't say shit, or you don't see shit, and then you're just like, what the fuck? I mean, dude, respectfully, I could trade for free, because I like it. Because, like, I genuinely like it. It's, like, it's fun. The fact that, like, when the TP hits, and you're just like, damn, like, I can't believe I was right. Like, damn, like, it's almost like a double win. You win the money, you get paid, and you actually fucking, like, I was right. I accomplished something I sought out to do, bro.
Right. Yeah, you said you were gonna hit this mark. You fucking hit it.
And you did it, bro. I truly, that's the feeling on why I love trading, bro.
You get better when it taps your shit, slinks down. Even better.
It's a fucking fact. Or like when it hits the TP and then it reverses fully, like you just knew exactly. Yeah, like. That's a fucking fact, bro. That's the beauty in it, though.
That's the beauty of it, exactly.
Like that ass. I truly feel like the reason why I like trading so much is like, bro, when I wasn't doing it, again, thinking about like how I was looked out or how I was looked at or just the point of view I gave off, which was stupid. Then I did this shit, tapped into trading whatever whoop de whoop, and I realized, bro, this shit's all mental. It is really realistic. Like, sure, don't get me wrong. You need information, you need knowledge, but you yourself know it best. You enter with some bullshit ass mental, you're gonna just force a trade. You're gonna force this, force that, and you're gonna get fucked over, bro. Exactly, like that stupid motherfucker with the like entering off of consolidation, like that's dumb shit. That's dumb shit. Like what the fuck? The shit's playing ping pong. You seriously want to risk that? And it's all because like what? You're just not taking the actual smart decision. But when I realized that, and I actually started to like see it change. Yeah, bro, it completely changed me, bro. Like I was like, fuck that. At the end of the day, the way I get viewed at, or the way I'm viewed, doesn't affect actions, doesn't do anything. It's just emotional. It affects you emotionally. As a man, you really gotta give a fuck? Like, bro, like, no, bro. Like, words are just words, nigga. A point of view from somebody else, bro, like, for real, a point of view on somebody, or of somebody else, I'm sorry, a point of view from someone else to dictate your point of view. How the fuck does that even make sense? How could you see what I'm doing? Nigga, that's it. Like, you don't got my eyes, bro. You don't got my brain, bro.
Yeah, you don't got my brain. Yeah,
it makes no fucking sense. And then you just don't do it. And it's like, oh, dude, like, what a fucking waste of time. But no, it's like, you're letting temporarily, or you're letting things that are temporary affect things that essentially, if done correctly, will be forever. Forever.
Yeah, you're letting little shit affect your. I just had the fucking word in my mouth too, bro. I was just about to spit that bitch out.
Yeah, I've been losing my train of thoughts. Like,
longevity.
Ooh, that's a fact. Longevity.
You let your little shit touch it, just start scraping off the top. You ain't got nothing to do. You start slowly declining towards the end. Your longevity just drops. You don't have enough time, bro.
That's a fact.
Is that what you were trying to say? Jedi? Or
In a
am I-
way.
am I
In
thinking
a
it
way.
different way? Yeah.
In a way, yeah. In a way, yeah. For sure. I think of it like, nah, to be honest, yeah, no, you said that shit perfectly, bro. Longevity. It really does cause longevity. It's a fucking fact.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So I was like piecing together, which think about it. And I'm like, it's the perfect way. You can't have things to jeopardize that longevity. You can't jeopardize it. Put that bitch under duress. Because you do that, then you don't have something to look forward to in the future. You see what I'm saying? You don't have that passion or that drive. Especially if you get stopped so early. Your shit gonna end earlier.
It's just gonna end even earlier, that's a fact. That's why you gotta hold on to that little bit of hope, just keep you going, bro. Be
That little bit,
delusional, hard work, and all that
that
shit.
little bit, no matter.
At the end of the day, trading is literally a lifestyle, bro. Like, it's a bunch of little shit that goes on to creating a big change. And that goes in life. You do your bed, you go to the gym, you fucking cook, you do this and that. And at the end of the day,
you need to do.
exactly, bro. Down the
Feel
line,
good about it.
exactly. And down the line, those little shits that you were doing as like a quote unquote cycle, when you're down the line, it's just a part of the process. So you're already 10 steps ahead of somebody else. Because it's like, it's almost like, what's the word? Not nature.
Clockwork. Clockwork.
Yeah, clockwork. It's pretty much just clockwork, bro. Like, you're already, it's a part of your cycle, bro. The shit's already gonna get done no matter what. And respectfully, securing a position, whether being physically or, how would I say that? Like, how would I say some shit like this? Making your bed or just doing some shit.
What, like
what?
taking certain actions that, I mean,
Yeah. Like taking certain actions and having them basically be a part of like your day-to-day routine.
oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like clockwork. Like, you wake up, you make your bed immediately. X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X. You go to the gym, then you do this right after this, after that, this after that. Clockwork.
You gotta
That
have
bitch
like,
comes daily.
I wouldn't say limitations, but I'd say a plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I definitely
You
say
have
like you'd have to have
organization.
exactly, bro, organized, bro. If not, you're just. I actually have a saying: without order, we're a bunch of animals. Without actual like order, without
Oh, yeah.
a box to keep us contained. If
It
we
would be-
didn't
it would
have
be
that,
stagnated.
we would be living amongst the animals. The fact that we actually, you know, when we're on high elevated places, we don't just jump off. You know what I mean? Like, I know, no. Like on some shit. Like, it sounds stupid, bro, but like real shit. The fact that like we're on a fucking boat or something, right? The fact that you don't just jump off the fucking boat, like,
Jump off the boat like a dog.
yeah, like a fucking dog, a fucking retard ass dog. No, you have order. You know, you're not a fucking animal. At the end of the day, you're a human. You are basically. What I'm trying to say is like, bro, if you don't have rules, if you don't have order, if you don't have principles or something to just look back on to just keep you in check,
You have nothing to go by.
exactly, bro. Exactly. And at the end of the day, if we don't have that, we're animals, bro. We can't do shit. You have to actually have something to look back on to keep you in check. Now, obviously, you can't like sit there and just dwell on that shit, because if you do, you're just gonna set yourself back even further. But
Oh, yeah.
you do have to take it into accountability, because if not, you're never gonna progress. Accountability is a fucking thing that I had to learn the hard way, bro. I'd fucking do stupid shit. I'd be like, man, fuck it, whatever. I just won't do it again. I did it again the very next day. Why?
Oh, yeah. You fall back into the old habit.
Because I just didn't actually take the time. Yo, what did I do? What did I do then? What did I do then? Now, every time when I do some fuck shit, in that very moment, what did I do? What could I have done better? Why did I think I did this? What made me actually do it? I try to actually find where I messed up so that it'll never happen again. And that goes back into trading, bro. When you fucking enter off consolidation, you get stopped out. What do you know now? You can't enter off a consolidation. Why? because it's fucking moving sideways. It's not gonna go up or down.
It moves
Like
sideways.
the shit ain't gonna go up or down. It's moving sideways. Why would you do that? It's all good. You don't know? That's fine. It happened to you once. Now you know. You do it again. That's on you. It ain't on the market. It's on you, bro. It really is on you. And then people just don't see it like that. People be like, "Oh, dude, this is just so unlucky." But no, you just didn't take the time out of your day to actually take accountability on such action, bro. And that's just a shame, bro. That's such a fucking shame.
That world that we revive your action. While it's fresh. Like you were saying, right after that trade, you thinking about it. What the fuck did I do wrong? What? You ain't doing that bitch 3 hours later. While you still ain't got that mental anguish, you know what I mean? You let that bitch dwell. That's when you gonna take you down.
Fucking
You let that bitch dwell. It ain't fresh in your mind no more. You already sat on that thought instead of fixing it at the root of the problem. The root of the problem immediately.
Oh yeah. Not like we're damn, the root of the problem. You gotta fully eliminate. You gotta kill it for real. It's like a virus, like a cancer. If you don't, like, if you let that bitch grow, it's gonna consume the whole organism. You gotta cut that
You need
bitch
to
out.
take every single cell out.
That's
Yep.
a fact. And that shit might hurt, bro. Like you're obviously going through like all that chemo and
But it don't
everything.
matter.
But at the end of the day,
It
you
don't
know
matter.
it's worth something better, bro. You know it's worth a better chance at life. That shit might be hard. Well, guess what? You're guaranteed death already with the cancer. You're guaranteed it. You already know you're gonna die. Why not risk death in order to actually get something better? You might have a second chance at life. God forbid I ever do get cancer, but realistically speaking, I'm not gonna let myself die. I'm gonna go through every single fucking treatment simply because I'm going to fight until the day I'm dead to actually get what I want. I can't let my fucking cancer overcome me, because then I'm just gonna die. I'm already guaranteed the death. I can't let myself.
You're gonna die faster when you let that bitch overcome you.
That's a fact.
Once you give up, your body starts to give up too.
You're not. And majority of the time, everything is a 90% mental and actually 10% physical. Realistically speaking, bro. That shit.
That shit is crazy, bro. You'll see some old man's wife die, and the next day he's dead from a heart attack.
And it's all because that shit affected him. But it's not because he had health problems. No, it's just that was just such a big hit, and he wasn't. It sucks to say, but the nigga wasn't man enough to actually deal with that shit. They let it overcome him, and he paid the price for it. Same thing goes in life. You want something done, only person gonna get it done is you. Respectfully. Multiple things might happen to actually like deroute you to make sure that you don't get there, bro. Again, only person that can do that is you. Only person that can deroute yourself is you. That's.
But not a lot of people think that.
Uh,
And that's their first problem. They step one problem. They get ain't real.
It ain't real, bro.
It's just crazy.
Fucking fact.
It affects so many people. And it just nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody like really take that shit into consideration about what they do. They show heavy.
Fucking fact. Yeah, bro. I was just thinking, bro, like.
I mean, it should. It don't even like.
They don't even sit right with you, bro. Like the fact that I'm just thinking about it, I'm just like, damn, bro, I can't believe people just do that stupid shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Because why would you let yourself dwell on it?
it's a switch, bro. Realistically speaking, it's just a switch.
People got unlimited potential. You don't know your own potential, just like you don't know XYZ's potential. But once you tap into it, ooh, see there we go. There's some energy built.
That's
what
where
it
it
is.
actually hits, bro.
Correct. Yeah.
That's where you get that little bit of hope. That's where you get that actual, like, you know what? It's possible. It's worth it at that, bro. It's literally worth it.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that shit's worth it, bro. I feel as though that's actually the best. Actually having something that, or having that little bit of hope to keep you going, bro, to keep you aligned or in check so that you can get it, bro. Just get it.
Yeah. That's right. I fuck with that heavy, especially when it comes to keeping yourself in check. Because nobody else gonna do it except you. I don't know if we spoke about that yet or anything, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, we
The
probably
only person
did.
who will keep yourself straight in line is you. No matter what anything anybody else says, no matter what shit is regarded, you know what I mean? It's ain't gonna really change you like that if you let it. If you don't let the people change you, then what the fuck is gonna change you yourself? That's the only thing. That's the type of thing where it's keeping you on your own path. It's you. You ain't got nobody else setting you straight. And if you do, you're deep down thinking they're not setting me on the right path, because that's not the type of path that you want to go on. Maybe that's the path that they want for you. Could be similar to yours, but it could be not at all what you want. And you, like the two beginning paths could start real tight, and the road splits, and just they keep getting farther and farther away. And that's what it is. Personally, seeing that shit happen to people where they both strike them down, and it just don't look good, or they try to set them on a specific path, and that's clearly not what you want to do, then it just ends up worse overall for the next situation. Staying wild, you setting yourself up at the beginning is the key to success, because you're setting yourself up from the start. You're not having somebody else set you up. You're setting yourself up. So if you failed yourself, then you're gonna realize that and try again. That's what it is. That's about the delusion shit like we started off with, bro. That shit just, it all folds into each other.
And in a way,
It's Bondo.
like you acting upon yourself and realizing that you act upon yourself, that shit'll build accountability, bro. When you
Oh, hell,
fail,
you build accountability.
you're gonna know exactly, like, you know the only person that made the fucked up decision was you. Now you just, all you have to do is just figure out why or where you messed up. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's some shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It took me some while to realize that shit too. Like there would truly be some times where I'd make mistakes, and like I tried to like figure out why, but I'd cut myself out short, in the sense like I would dig up the problem, look at it, and not solve it. I just leave it there. Alright, I realized where I messed up, but like, now what? Now nothing. Like, now fuck it, let's just keep going. Like, bro, that's the most stupidest shit ever, bro. Like, and it bit me in the ass multiple times, bro, until I realized, like, dude, there's no way of surpassing without fighting. Like, you have to break through that quote-unquote brick wall with a sledgehammer. If not, you're not going to get past it. You're gonna just hit the wall and bounce back. And once you're back at that opportunity to hit it again, you're gonna hit it. You're not gonna bounce back. You gotta break it, bro. You already know what happened the first time. You went through it and you bounced all the way back. You really are like, you're gonna waste all the time again to just bounce back again? No. Act differently, bro. Do something different. Exactly, bro. Go through the wall, dude. Make sure that like the same mistake you did before, you realize and you know what to do correctly now, so that you don't get fucked, bro. You don't. I mean, essentially speaking, you don't want to get fucked, bro. You want to just get it. Yeah. Bro, who would? A bunch of people, bro. A bunch of people just don't see it the way we see it. I feel as though...
And deep down, if they're fine with that, that's a problem. They gotta fix that.
That's a fucking fact, bro.
No matter what, bro. I mean, shit.
It's a fucking fact. People don't see it that way, bro.
But everybody hit that wake-up call. They point for their wake-up call, everybody hit that point. And some people hit it sooner than others.
That's a fact.
That's what we can say. For sure. A lot of people hit it a lot differently than others, and it's okay, but it's not, because of course everybody got their own progression and their own type of timing. But at the end of the day, you gotta go and get it now. You can't just keep letting that shit just, you see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the move, not at all. No shit like that.
Ain't no point of you even doing it like that. You get nothing out of it.
Yeah, you get nothing out of it. You're not benefiting off of anything, so why are you? It's
a fucking fact. Shit.
I mean, shit.
That's a fact. That is a fucking
That's truth,
fact.
though. It's just, it's ultimate scary truth. Just say it like it. It ain't good.
It really ain't. That's
Ooh.
brings us back to like the point of life. Like, dude, this shit ain't easy, bro. If life was easy, I mean, God wouldn't exist, bro. All those stories of ups and downs in the Bible, they wouldn't exist. All those wars that were lost, all those wars that were had to be fought.
Historical events.
Exactly, bro. Like that shit. If it was all perfect, dude, everybody would be there.
Nothing
You know
would
what
be
I
here.
mean?
Nothing. We wouldn't have nothing.
Exactly.
Because it wouldn't matter. But it do.
Dude.
Because history matters. Your
Exactly.
previous events are always going to matter no matter what. Because you always going to learn something from the previous events. We have wars and we learn from the new wars.
Yeah, I mean, life in itself is a whole war with multiple battles
Exactly.
within it, bro.
Exactly. Multiple battles.
It's a fact. And your essential goal is to just not focus on the war, because that's all in all. If you focus on the war, you're gonna lose the battles and essentially just fuck up. Which is what I'm referring to. Is thinking about your goal and only thinking about the goal, not on the process of how to get to your goal. Just the goal is so high. I mean, obviously you're not gonna pick a stupid ass little goal. No, you're gonna pick some shit that lets your nuts hang, bro. Some stupid shit that you gotta
Pick
look
some
up to.
shit that-
Like, you know what I mean?
go
Like,
on.
and obviously looking up like that, like, holy shit, how the fuck am I gonna get up there? You're thinking about it wrong, bro. You're thinking about the end goal. You're thinking about the war. Dude, focus
Not
on
one.
the battle. Focused on the
Once
battle.
you start taking them steps, your head.
Once you win a couple battles, you're like, okay, hey, my fucking cavalry isn't that weak, bro. I might lose a couple, but bro, at the same time, like, nigga, I won four battles and I lost 2. I might have lost, but at the same time, bro, like, I won 4. I won more than I've lost. If I hold on to that hope,
Day we came out on top.
that's what matters, bro. As long as you make sure that you win the day, you did all that you could.
What else you gonna do?
Yeah, you did all you could, bro. This is day by day, bro. Literally day by day, no matter what.
You take your steps. Yeah.
That's the beauty of it, bro.
It is.
Shit.
It's good though, but it's good. That's how it should be.
It's a fucking fact. Yeah. That was a good pod, bro. Time is a little bit wrapped up, but
Oh shit! Damn, what we close already?
yeah, we're already at like an hour 29.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
See, I didn't keep that. That's good. I actually went mad quick. I know.
it really did, bro. Hella quick at that.
Shit. What we got planned for next episode? Like, what's the type of?
I'm not gonna lie.
Give them anything? Give them anything?
Oh no, I don't know. What do you think?
Should
Should
we
we?
out?
I don't know. Fuck, let's
Do what you think.
Let's see. Nah, man, I think our element of surprise just gotta be there. I think that's what we're gonna
We
do.
gotta keep that shit in.
I think that's what we're gonna do. We got something
Yeah,
big.
100%.
Something big gonna be coming from me. A good topic, but at the end of the day, just gotta be there to see what's up, man. You know what I mean? Just don't miss it though. Don't miss it.
Don't
Bro.
miss it.
You ain't gonna wanna miss it, man.
You fuck with this type of content, this type of talks. Shit gonna be here a lot more.
It's a fucking fact, bro.
Yeah. It's good. There's bullshit like this too. Just we just chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, mean, like, this shit has value to it though.
Yeah, hell
It's not-
yeah. Most
it's
people
not
just talk about
purposeless.
straight bullshit. We're talking about actual
Exactly.
important aspects
We're
of life.
bullshitting about important shit.
Exactly.
Like it.
Most people, sucks to say, but most people are fucking retarded, bro.
Oh hell yeah, I agree.
These people are all fucking stupid, bro.
We got Eddie's out here looking right. That's how it goes.
It's a fucking fact.
Well shit.
Well,
You wanna drop
episode
anything?
1, man.
No, we done?
Episode 1 was a success. I mean, I think. You know?
Finished. Oh hell yeah.
We done so. It's beautiful, man. Next episode will be next Friday. We'll be here.
Friday,
man.
see what day? What day? 30?
I believe the 30th. Yeah, the 30th.
Okay, yeah.
The 30th. Oh yeah.
I'll put this up. Yeah. Yes sir, yeah. Got some shit.
This make sure to tap into the YouTube, the recorded pod will be posted up there within a few minutes. And yeah, man. See you guys on Friday, bro. Shout out to Kyle, bro. He came through, feel me? Put in his fucking
Of course, bro. You
things,
go.
bro.
I will go.
Try, man. Try, bro.
Some shit.
But
Oh shit.
see y'all later, bro. See y'all next Friday, bro.
Yeah, have a good night. Be safe.
Easy, bro. You too, bro.
Some shit.
Alright. We should be done.
You do say it do still say recording on it?
Yeah, it'll say that for like
That's what it'll be at
4 seconds.
right?
Oh, wait, this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, where'd you say recording? Oh, stop recording. Shit.